It's been a while since I've covered mobile games here at Noisy Pixel, but when Square Enix announced Dragon Quest Champions, my curiosity was immediately piqued. After all, this battle royale came shortly after Final Fantasy VII First Soldier failed to meet expectations and met an ultimate demise. So let us dive into the closed beta and see if it has a chance. Dragon Quest Champions' story begins by telling you that the world is at peace after the incredible feats of the Luminary. Yeah, right. A world at peace in Dragon Quest? It sounds crazy at first, but that's precisely the premise. To honor the feats of the said hero, they've devised the Heroic Martial Arts Tournaments, where 50 participants will pit out against one another, and only one will be victorious, also known as, "It's so peaceful that we're bored, so let's kill each other." Immediately upon starting, your first task will be to create your avatar and type in your name. To unlock Matchmaking mode, you must at least finish the entirety of Chapter 1 and a little bit of Chapter 2, and that's when you'll earn the Tournament Bangle Key item. This also serves as a tutorial to get used to the gameplay mechanics and how battles work. Furthermore, there are also several single-player quests that you can play, such as an Experience and Gold quest. Although you'll probably spend most of your time in the tournament mode anyway, since that's what this title's selling, and this brings me to perhaps one of the issues that I've had, which is its graphical quality. I noticed textures popping and lagging even on the highest preset and frame rate, but I can't actually blame it since I'm thousands of miles away from the Japanese servers and this is the first beta. But let's get into what arguably is the main selling point of Dragon Quest Champions, the matchmaking mode. Each match lasts around 20 minutes or so, with one or two random events occurring, such as a group of metal slimes randomly appearing in healing circles that allow you to recover. And the star of the show is the Demon's Vortex, an ominous aura that slowly expands, making the playable area smaller. Various items can be collected around the map, such as defense and attack orbs that raise the titular stats, and Spirit Fruit, which increases your max HP and MP. Additionally, defeating a player will give you all the collected status boosts and items, and enemies can be fought against in the overworld, granting some of the previously mentioned drops. Now, so far, what I've described personally sounds like Fortnite with Dragon Quest attached to it, but that's about where the similarities end, and that's because battles are real-time combat with turn-based elements. You can take however long you want with an enemy or player, but even inside the battle, the clock continues to tick. This could lead to two outcomes. Either you both get swallowed by the Demon's Vortex and perish as your HP goes to 0, or someone else invades the battle. The developers have improved a clever solution because Dragon Quest is beloved for its turn-based combat, hence it's neat to see how they've translated such an intricate battle system into this world. When someone invades, you're given two sets of targets, meaning that the AoE skill, for example, will only target one group or the other. And the same applies to your opponents, creating this amusing battle triangle where only one person will come out of it alive. To obtain new weapons and armor, you either get them by clearing a different chapter from the story mode or spending gems to obtain a random weapon from the gacha, and before you start to raise your pitchfork, it's more forgiving than you think. Yes, there is the potential for a player to spend hundreds of dollars to obtain the best weapons ever, but even with the oh so powerful weapons, I still managed to score first place multiple times. Still, of course, this will depend on balancing these weapons once the official release comes around. I had a lot of fun with Dragon Quest Champions. I can't believe I'm saying this, but the developers managed to translate the classic combat of Dragon Quest into a battle royale that is honestly pretty addicting to play. Of course, it does have its shortcomings, and I could sit here rambling on and on about how it can be tweaked, but I will certainly be hoping that maybe, just maybe, Square doesn't have to pull the plug barely a year after its release. We'll continue to keep you updated on the development of Dragon Quest Champions. Thanks for watching. Please read the full preview at noisypixel.net. NoisyPixel is run by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our future content.
Noisy Pixel.